Taking point. Orb being taken. Slight peek. Nobody brought down close to the corner. Haodong, but he's going to get overwhelmed very quickly at that. Smokes drop down. Carve out a path onto the side, but it's a freebie for them. They'll be able to get the plant down. No questions asked.
Both of these teams are going to stay tight, get those trades, which means that the opening duels, like we saw there, Forsaken being able to pick off nobody, that matters so much. It puts you at a player advantage once all the trades are out.
Got this high-low set up already. Utah being held the fault line. Just about missing here. Kang, decent damage done on either side here, but massive player advantage for PRX. Jinggg going to be finding themselves hard-pressed to really get into it.
Get deep into Canteen and put pressure on these players.
Made in the back. Fault line to set it up, but it's a counterplay. Smoggy,
well done.
Immediately sends out the fault line and the aftershock, so reclaiming that space towards Canteen, but the smoke's dropped down. Nobody's still standing it straight down. He's got the help of his team as well, out towards the smoke. Crossfire set up. EDG are definitely winning this one out now.
Well,
player standing. Something. It's a 1v3 now. It's made it a bit more doable. One flash available. They know exactly where he is. You can see them just doubled up. Want to take the peek in the timing. Almost every single round in a row, essentially, has been going into this direction, but it's where PRX have found their success. Once more. Vacant site. Flash sent in deep here. A lot of damage being exchanged on either side, but finally a kill. Smoggy, who will fall. Still with this hold here, though. Kang close. Flash. Missing to the side here, but doubled up. They're going to bring down the players who are just trying to hold on to walls. On the flank as well. CHICHOO falling down. Haodong forced to save, really. $300. Can't do much more with it with the rifle. Does he still want to make a go of it? I mean, players are weak.
He's going to prod, but he's going to get pushed. I mean, Forsaken's round the corner with a flash from something. Yeah. Both of them being used. No way! What is that from Haodong?
Three sprayed down.
How have they all lined up?
Major error in terms of spacing, but is there enough time now? It's brutally ticking down. He's got to get onto it. I think he's missed it. He's missed the timing.
But he has taken all four players down.
There it is, Satchel. The stun, showstopper on top of it. Nobody's just going to scurry out of it, close to the corner. Rockets let loose. Reinforcements have arrived. Plenty of players here ready to receive, but with the Rolling Thunder, they're not set up for anything. They can't hold their grounds, can't fire the shots off the stuns. Are very good. Kang. Let's loose the Blade Storm. He's taking a boatload of damage. Have to respect it and back away.
It's the same game plan, Brent. It really is. It's rinse and repeat, just taking what Giants did against EDG and using it again. As soon as Kang can have an operator, they used an ult to take halls instead of contact.
What is that? And EDG really punishing the poor spacing. Bring it to the 1v1 though. Haodong, he's low. Devi, the reposition is good, but still information granted to him. Got to get a move. Able to contact up every single time. We've seen the weaknesses. Stun connecting fault line as well. Doubly sure of it.
What a shot.
But still CHICHOO will hold on. Flash is good. All being supported inside the smoke, bringing them down. PRX. Really just the heroics as well of the anchoring player. CHICHOO has done so much for them. Rolling Thunder onto the side. It was a tap to bait that out. Forsaken dodges it. Off to the side. Flash. Not there. Devi, util out. Does he still want to take this fight? Well, operator. Contact plays if you spot out where the op is playing. Plenty of other directions you can go into, but look at this. Yeah.
Spectacular shot again. I'm almost not surprised when I see him hitting things like that now.
Almost down. Yeah, almost. Should be taking our breath away. Almost getting used to it. PRX making a go of it into the spawn. Kang's ready though. Here with the rest of the team once more. Holding them off towards that spawn area. They haven't actually got the plant down. They don't have B-main control, forcing them out wide with the aftershock. Trying to swing to help out. There's nobody there. Flash, good connection. Jinggg staying alive though. Now finally the plant is down. They need to win out one of these fights. Nobody. Winning that towards B-main is massive. PRX is going to start to feel the squeeze and more so something. He's going to have to go huge. Close to the corner. Lockdown finally earned. Almost lining up for it, but 9 health. Last player. And here's a showstopper once more. I mean, as soon as he's got the ultimate, but here we go. Fault line with the orbital strike. Exchange of it. Damage being done. Look at how weak PRX are, but it's a heal for Forsaken. Not quite.
He was on 5 HP and he got wall banged with an op. Talk about overkill.
Doing that. I mean, look at the positioning of KangKang. He's immediately going back to the rest of his team here. Nade up towards them. PRX not slowing down this hit. They want to take it full force all the way through with the rifles. The blink of an eye, you will miss it. KangKang has to respond straight behind.
Believe. Fighting dish this time.
Yeah, you gotta try and put them off trying to fight this all the time, but don't have the guns for it. On the side here, that jiggle, does mindfreak see it with the shoulder, double face. Devi does need to be bailed out.
How is KangKang aware enough to be thinking about where Devi could peek from too?
On a swarm, rebounding on something. Devi still here. Really testing the patience of KangKang. He hits that shot, still an angle open. Nobody cannot land it.
He needed one there.
One to the head would have done it.
He had it on a platter.
PRX still haven't cleared out all side, but the plan is theirs.
KangKang popped his blade storm. He wants this.
There's 2 rounds left. You've got to do something about it. Lovely flick. The adjustment to land that. Knows that one of the areas isn't clear, but he's brought it to the 2 versus 2. Now just needs to play him and CHICHOO. Updraft, right click! Great clearance down to lower, but
I think they know that there's a lot of players over towards Dish. They certainly will now that they hear flashes and boombots coming from that direction. So once more, KangKang just holds down B on their own, and they're trying to stack A.
Into the spawn. That's a connection onto 2 of the players. The movement from Jinggg. They are really just putting the hurt on them right now, EDG. They have the crossfire setups once more. Flash is dodged, Forsaken. It's alive. Lovely movement though.
Spike down A.
Smoggy cleans it up. Left to Devi as well. He was the late lurker. Just trying to take up holes, and now a little bit too much to do here for the final round of this first half.
Finally, the 4-player stack from EDG looks like it's going to work. But an 8-4 half is a disaster. Devi's going to try and make this one even worse. Twist the dagger. If he could pull off a 1v3 in this kind of situation, be unbelievably brutal.
30 seconds left.
Surely KangKang is good for it here, holding the angle, misses the shot.
Does miss it. Devi. 5 found, 9 bullets left though. So much more to do. The barriers fall. G waited out just for a moment, but the util's still good for it. Haodong tucked to the corner there. Flash. Try and take back that space once more. It's a squeeze from the bottom of it. Damage being done right through the box. They don't stand a chance. The spike is theirs. Well-earned prize. CHICHOO. Yeah, nobody.
Devi has got to fall here, and he doesn't.
Devi wins that fight with a Spectre?
Yeah, that's just so rough for EDG. If they wanted any chance of being able to get back into this game, it had to be starting with the Killjoy pick that opened up the A site.
Oh, they're losing all the fights. I mean, should be favored with the rifles. They are just running them down. KangKang, no more time wasted. It's the updraft and a dash to try and clear out towards the site here. Needs his team to follow suit though. Util is really bogging them down. 5 versus 3 plan. Go off here, but the aftershock is pushing them wide out into the position immediately, taking back Hall's control, clearing it together. Jump spot is punished. The angle for Smoggy, flash dodged. Still watching for it though, and he's got no backup. Not winning these fights. And it is dire straits right now, dire circumstances. KangKang.
PRX control the entirety of the north side, and they're already back to try and contest.
Yeah, through B main. It's cleared out. It's not going to be any util to really slow them down once the nanoswarms fade away. Up towards tower though, mindfreak.
CHICHOO
here alone. It was 1 for 1. Plan is theirs. Positioning as well. Clearing and taking control towards B main once more. Splitting up a little bit, maybe because Jinggg does have the showstopper. Trailblazer. Towards arcade. I know nobody's there. Still KangKang. Towards tower. He's going to be taking first contact. Crosshair placement wasn't good for it initially, yet still he survives and gets the 1. Finally, the team. How about watching from main. A lot of health left to him. Forsaken. A little bit too much to do, honestly, in this instance. Realizes it himself. Impossible to win that one, so backing away, just making sure that he keeps the gun, but might not even get to do that. The flash is good. Okay.
How's he gotten away with that? Once before, but it was the other way around.
Here we go, making usage of the showstopper, the turret. Peppering.
Same thing again, though. They crunch the south side. Yeah. Player disappears.
All the way across the ropes here, and an instant reaction from EDG. It is the same, but flipped, essentially. Man should be able to go down here.
Better retake positions, however, from PRX.
And an aftershock as well. trying to plan for but a moment, gives them a bit of time here. Seekers push forwards, not all of them broken. It's going to give some decent information here to PRX. On where the players are and standing. Kang wants to really make a go of it. And it's more than that at this point. 2 kills. Blaze Storm refreshed. Teammates feeling just empowered entirely. They have shut this.
Haodong has just used 2 smokes for nothing.
Jinggg gonna try and stop this. The onslaught coming his way, and he does succeed at that. 2 players falling. There's a stun to try and catch the Vi, who was helping him out, but the door closing shut in their face. It's now very obvious. EDG. A bit of a breather.
CHICHOO just got locked down. Is there any chance he's got time to be able to use this? There's only 30 seconds left.
Has to commit it, really.
This is going to go down to the wire.
But the trouble is, the more time you're wasting, getting a bit dire. Got to get themselves in. Maybe they use Smoggy's hold off the tail end of it to try and get themselves in.
Brutal.
CHICHOO falls. Smoke's now fading. 12 seconds. That will go down here. Detainment close to the corner here. Fight's still going to be taken, but it's just 1 player. Yeah, Smoggy. He's got so much more to do, hasn't he? An open sightline out towards main.
Potentially to end it all as PRX try and batter their way through.
Classic play from Jinggg, but actually punished.
Almost.
Loves to go for the double satchel movement.
Nobody doesn't realize how close he was to hitting the grave there.
Yeah, potentially falling. It's a beautiful opener. Good beginning. Trailblazer scoping out. Seeing that the site's relatively clean. Something. Just the one, CHICHOO. It's a little bit labored, but no, eventually getting onto it. So 2 players left standing here. I mean, really no chance of a retake. Forsaken's only got the judge with mindfreak falling. The same will catch him.
So they choose to use the utility a little further
Hello.
back.
Rolling Thunder out
CHICHOO.
towards it. Yeah, the Trailblazer actually connecting. It's only 1 player. I mean, it's just Jinggg close to the side. Nade flushing CHICHOO out, not able to take a clean fight. Orbital strike blinded up. Something lucky to survive here. Smoke's going to be fading in just a moment. Will he hit the shot? Enough damage done. Certainly bringing down these targets, and this is it. The final blow to finisher, 13-7. Just a fundamental outclass from PRX.
Comes a clash.
It's a classic.
Led by Jinggg.
Yep, it's the flashes all the way. You can see it. Jinggg is there. Ready for it though, contacting through. It's all EDG. Kill feed. It's filled up with red.
Awesome stuff from Kankan.
Yeah. That's almost to clear out towards the smoke, so we're able to get the plant down here.
Spike.
Play into this round, yet still something. He's alive and kicking. Dash is there, but he doesn't actually see any players.
Here.
Very diligent. The clearance just onto the corner, something sticking to the fuse, needs to be covered but gets off of it a little bit too much. A lot of damage being done as well, yeah, pushing them out of position though. Nobody's got the cross here, yeah.
Something on the swing.
Yeah.
Kind of deletes the wrong player, to be honest.
I mean, he's going for the player picking up the orb. Kang. Let's collect it. Not fast enough to return with the fire, but something trying to pick up Art again. There was that quick reaction of EDG.
That's a Vandal that cannot be defended.
Yeah, it's ground gained. The PRX are very quick once more.
Smoggy's utility does not watch the flank. It watches mid and then the connector through.
Realistically as well, mindfreak just needs to survive. They don't even know it. No expectations and no awareness! Again, that flank was just creeping up behind them. 2 players removed, deleted instantaneously. Smoggy. On plan to really most of the time, in fact. Here we go.
Oh, God.
And again, it's the flashes. They're so damn good at setting you up. Haodong to OTP to the side. Let's get the one. Nobody. Instantly there. Shuts that one down. Divide. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide.
I got the spike.
So finally, EDG end up winning these duels as both teams clash into each other. It didn't look great to open up. Haodong just teleporting straight into an Nano Swarm. But they're able to brawl it out. Maybe this is a sign of better things to come for EDG. On a map where PRX are excellent usually. This Jet Phoenix composition has been so good for PRX. Little pause in the game here just to make sure that nothing funny's going on. You must close out a 4v2.
Yeah. They clear out mindfreak, sat towards the back of balls. Util being used. The horn actually did not clear him. Ball up as well. Granted a chance, an opportunity. It's mindfreak. They'll jump on it. soundly. Very glad for it, but doubled up. Kang. Make sure to clear out that area. Something. It's the last player left here. Through into the box.
What's happening? Over on the other side of the map.
I mean, almost like we're deciding the rounds on coin flips right at the bloody beginning. All that utility is far too good. All purchased and built up. Jinggg, he wants even more. Flash is great. It's fantastic. Everyone alive and kicking.
It's over.
On the paper, multiple ults as well. Pretty key as well as part of their game plan, but also just how
to go into an A exec very quickly, because otherwise you have no idea what's happening elsewhere. This time they do have the lockdown, but they've got to be cautious of the flank. There is still that turret and now an alarm bot from Smoggy doing work that really wasn't present in the prior when they got flanked.
Large amounts of util tend to just really choke them out. Both the Nanosauls committed to the back of the site, but no one is there. Look at this flank once more. There is an alarm bot. 3 players towards Art, 2 on the flank.
I mean, they are definitely expecting the retake to come through Secret and
they
Flowers.
Are.
They
Surely.
are not expecting flank and Art.
And they've already used the paranoia towards the back of it as well, looking to try and refight over for that space. And Smoke's just kind of cutting up and partitioning out the side.
And now it's not planted for them.
It's not planted for them. It's flipped on its head. Trailblaze into the back, that stun. There is the connection. Something sticking onto the fuse, but broken through the wall. EDG, they're winning the fight out. There's carnage. No one looking towards the side here. Devi is there, top of the wall. 1v2, players are weak. He's done enough damage. 7 bullets, spotted it. Down to the classics, down to the wire. Fruit.
Here. Can't help it.
Yeah.
All right, so it's a re-clear.
Clearance behind the box, mindfreak. Still alive, actually. The flash did not connect to him, but there's an Anaswarm to try and clear him out. Attention brought towards it. Something seeking to help him out. And once more, Devi is there, but it's traded. 2 versus 2. Spike in the hands of Smoggy.
6 players died trying to fight over aim control.
I mean, it's...
And CHICHOO just wanders through an alarm bot. Picks it up as his new pet.
30 seconds left.
I know mid's contained.
At some point here, Forsaken's going to start wondering why the plant isn't going down on A. And that's going to keep Jinggg fairly rooted to B.
I mean, he's got a molly as well to try and deny if he can get it onto
everything.
the default spot. If this gets planted close to the corner, really.
10 seconds.
It's CHICHOO that has to defend it.
10 seconds left.
Here it is. 8 seconds left inside the smoke.
Great play.
Beautiful by CHICHOO. He had to defend that space. Leave it to Forsaken though. Rifle. But in the 1v2, already that crossfire setup as well. CHICHOO with a jump spot. Smoggy's there, he's got a turret for one side of it. Great snake bite, he's eager for it. Wants to draw blood. And fast to try and push them off and away. Lovely spam onto the corner, they spotted him out. The star was just...
I think who's just sat close on this corner. mindfreak's got to dip inside the smoke here if he has a chance, I feel.
Using a horn first, over the top as well, blinds it up, no one clears that corner, close! Spamming away, he's got the pistol back out ready for it, 12 seconds, this is a disaster! Haircut, still alive.
Look how much space EDG have taken in the meantime.
And they have, yeah, sucked it all up there, straight down into mid. There's nothing watching them. Definitely have the guns here. Jinggg really wants to have another go at this.
Same thing again!
Same thing again, a lot of damage being done.
At least this time the flash came from Haodong and not from Jinggg.
Haodong is caught though.
Look at the flank though, Brent.
Out to dry.
Look at all of this space that was gained through mid, back through Waterfall, and Smoggy and Kangkang.
Yeah. Look at the map for them. Here's a pit. Cuts off away that A main choke. Nightfall. Being used with the Seekers. Can't quite follow them as well for any sort of easy kills. The job is left up to PRX to see if they can contain this. They gotta know players could be pushed into these positions, but EDG are just holding the site. There's a lockdown. Any play in mind to try and push this one back. It's not the greatest lockdown in the world. There is some spots to play into. The pit won't be going down as a result of it. And yeah, catching onto Forsaken. And Entertainments doesn't look it. They are finding it hard to chew through.
To get all the way through mid.
This is such a naughty angle. Look at that! Oh my, I believe it was the turret.
Oh, that was the turret finding the other headshot.
Baiting us, but...
Forsaken and Timmy both with the headshots.
Exactly, and it's disgusting that. I mean, really just know what to really do, but Kang is instantly there with a response once more. Doesn't want to back away.
A great answer. Now mindfreak's going to get pushed here. He's sat on top of his own alarm bot, so it doesn't even do work for him. Watching!
From the side here, cleaned up. It's fallen to pieces a bit for PRX. Was on the other side of the map here with the operator now aiming to retake. Does have the Blade Storm. Jinggg.
Placing swap grenade.
Trailblazer's broken. Flash into the back, playing anti. KangKang wins his. Still there though, out into the open. Divide. That sightline, excellent flash. Pushes them back and away, and it's not planted for these players. EDG have to white face this one. Unconventional, really unorthodox. It's a miss from something. Divide. He's left alone here, and no time really to do so. Great.
It's like they're doing a drill.
Yeah, but this time it's PRX who just waited out, bait the util, and now they want to strike back almost immediately. A flash forwards, it's catching, but there was a smoke in the way. Nobody didn't get blinded from that one. He's able to return the fire, bring down Jinggg.
Something's been healed back up. And in the meantime, great tool here, I think.
Yeah.
You know, it does allow PRX the chance, though, to get close and try to play potentially to deny this plant from going down. Or at least to play a very fast retake.
Oh, back into the corner here, they're spamming down. All of it, Forsaken though, is cleaned out towards backcourt. It's still a flank attempt by something. He's right behind them now. Should be able to get a sightline onto one of the players. Yep, Smoggy caught to the corner, but he wants to play his live. No! Out to the side there, CHICHOO. If he could receive it. 200 APM from something. Really making sure that they are clearing every perceivable angle. Left up to Smoggy. Down slowly, steadily. Jinggg fast, instantly there. And again, that flash is so damn good. It's a connection and a refight. All confidence from them. The spike is dropped into the middle of nowhere. Pushing contact in through main. KangKang, he's found a timing and an angle here. Util out in the hands. Flash. It's still good. Updraft though, there's no punish inside. KangKang is still alive and kicking. Spam through. Can't land it.
Flashing art.
It's a turret to take contact here, even if KangKang doesn't spot them, but he can hear them. That's why the dash is there, and the right click's doing enough for it. Paranoia actually colliding with him. It's Haodongs. There's safety in numbers and plenty of them here. That's it.
Are they going to smoke the turret? I mean, the turret, I think, ended up getting broken.
Yeah, broken anyway. Divide. Danger here, but there's only one player to meet him. It's him versus KangKang. Divide was actually eager to take that fight, pushed forwards, past it. The reaction from PRX already taped onto the side, trying to spam into the smokes. But again, TDG are so rapid on the approach here. They've got all the player advantage and leave it up to just
that out though, and surely that brings nobody back.
Oh my, he's moving forwards here. He's trying to hold this down as well with the paranoia, but there's a smoke in his way. Something's there. Team at his back.
They've given so much space.
All there, and a shot missed. Going wide here for KangKang. Back up onto the angle, but again, has to respect it and back away from the util being used. That needs to go down. Updraft. No one was watching the high ground position. Something though, looked himself forwards. Catches the one towards the back here. Nobody will fall. 2 versus 3. At some point, you have to consider maybe saving or not. Smoggy already got the kill. Spotted out another player. Nana Swarm. There. Flash. Excellent. Isolate. Contact tucked to the corner. Nobody does. Here we go. It's instantaneous once more. KangKang. Haodong had his back before eventually going down. Repositions now towards the back of the site. He wins that, really?
All down to something. If he gets a pick, you might see him pop the Blade Storm and go for this.
Jump spot. He's looking for it. Information. Something. Granted it, is he? Surely. Spotted. Dash forwards. Updraft. Over there. Why is EDG going to be put back up to that point?
The flash did not catch onto KangKang.
KangKang. Flicks down. Actually, okay. Dashing straight into the box. Catching him out into the open. Nana Swarm's here. Vulnerable up by Jinggg. Stun into the corner. Can't claim the kill, even with the ult. Get back. That call's gained. Playing on side is a risky business here. Nobody still has the Nightfall.
And they have massive ultimates to be able to close this out still.
Yeah, I would love to see a lockdown being used by Forsaken still, but
I think it'd be a great idea.
Nightfall used.
He's not going for it.
Oh, blaze it. A bit prior as well. I'm going to be able to hear these sound cues. Still working into the back of halls, weaving in and out of these smokes. Something is standing it. No, spam down in the midst of all of this. And I think this lockdown might be a little bit too late. They've already gained access to it still. It's going to come down to an absolute spam battle. Top of the box. Predicted.
And honestly, also ADG are going to challenge it with a bit of a trap play, actually.
So C's being used as soon as the flash is sent flying off to the side here. Caught out in the open behind the screens. Fight one. Haodong falling. You give this up? The answer is yes, but nobody's been just left out to dry. He doesn't have an escape mechanism. KangKang feels like he has to do something in that instance when they've lost so many players.
Major fights won by PRX there. Great idea from EDG, and they're still going to be able to pick up Jinggg and make potentially a goal with this. CHICHOO looks like he's backing all the way off though.
He's saving. Has to.
Smoggy thrown towards pillar.
In his face. This is such a weird position to play. I mean, he's really got no way to get out, and yeah, he's brought down.
That is not the most intelligent play that we've seen nobody go for, and he is a player that likes to go high risk, high reward, but he's got no exit strategy there at all.
Really strange. Cosmic Divide to be used. Drop down. Explode the site once more. Paranoia, it's fast. EDG looking to fight towards the backside of Hall's flash in their face from Jinggg up top onto the box. Needs to be watched for. Space wasn't given up. Jinggg just walking up onto these angles. Dangerous game he is playing. Tap onto it. Kang with a dash back towards Halls here. What is the play here for EDG? Smokes once more. Going to be used to split this one up. A tap onto the plan as well. Seeing if they can make EDG overstep themselves, but they're all reloading! And it's prime for the taking!
Hit the red button. There's problems here, starting from the very beginning with the way that nobody was positioned.
I mean, that's so smart. And Jinggg, he does this play, smokes a drop down, they tap the spike, I think about 3 or 4 times during the midst of this, and it then broke, don't fix it, so already using the util, that's just going to be for the nanoswarm and the alarm bot. It's in the usual spot. That molly lands, so CHICHOO can't fight this one. Flash for the Trailblazers, it's all coordinated together towards the back though. There's a judge waiting for them. Do they dare step? Do they dare venture? Kang falls. It's PRX in control. Lovely response, ready for it, and something! Back into it. He's not even yet in terms of the kills, but he's the playmaker he can be.
This round is everything for EDG. And their economy is not in a good spot here. And they've used a Viper's Pit to lock down B right from the start.
I actually quite like this pit as well. It cuts off the common angle where you want to use your lockdown. So Forsaken's got this one, but they have to clear out the pit if they want to use it. Makes it so difficult for them to just hit B.
But look at the alarm bot. The alarm bot is lovely from Forsaken. You wouldn't believe that he's only just become a Sentinel player. And in fact, they're using the lockdown just to clear the Viper from the pit, perhaps?
Yeah, I mean...
No, they've decided better of it. Someone with the counter core.
Seems like a low-value play, but... Let's head him back over here now. Okay, does want to go for it.
I feel like that's a pretty reasonable idea, to be honest. Countered instantly.
Yeah. No one can really take the space up. Jinggg is getting brutalized. Burnt to a crisp there. Tons of utility. Just meant for the ult. The lockdowns exchanged. Kang. He falls. 2 players detained. I mean, there needs to be a defense here. Definitely players watching his back. Something tucked to the corner. CHICHOO was baited into it. Thought he was alone. Not quite. What an insane play to make in the moment here. Dog forwards. Smoggy spotted. And again, he's being approached from every perceivable angle. He cannot do it. Not alone. Nobody in Haodong. At this point, almost forced to just save here, but it's brutal, man. It's going to be 11-11.
It's an absolute disaster for EDG.
First sign of utility, immediately respects it by backing away here. Still has nanoswarms again, but they're placed. Just a single nanoswarm actually breaks the alarm bot. Still 2 remaining. Onto the site, deading them now. The wall to cut across, but the site has been given up in its entirety. Deep alarm bot, Divide, tapping. Now sticking for the plan. It's going to be this scenario for EDG. Going to have to try and play this one into the retake. But the weapon, Kang has everything to do. Into the corner, Dash is there. Here's the footsteps, beautiful kill. Does he commit to this one a bit further? Tap, forcing out the util. Rest of his team fighting for it, but they contain the flank and they bring them all down. 2 left standing once more. Can CHICHOO even find a rifle in the midst of all of this? They haven't even got the pull out. PRX, so many layers, not even using it actually.
I mean, mindfreak's dead at the moment, Brent.
Losing my grip on reality here.
Over and over again.
There needs to be an answer, something to push them back. So many players out in the open. There's something plucked out of the sky. Jinggg close to the corner. Can't get a clean fight whatsoever here. Still, there needs to be a fight being taken by them. Forsaken. There's the last one left here, but this is EDG with everything to play for. Spikes there, swinging wide.
Here it comes.
Resulting in a coin flip almost. TP past the box. PRX, they've been favored when they wait out this util and then they re-hit it afterwards. They're doing the exact same again. EDG, they need to be a bit better for this one. Jinggg, he was not blinded up, but Haodong hits the transfer, at least the spray down.
All 5 players from PRX grouped up
fully
here.
Grouped up, fully rotated. They want to make another go of this one, fighting into it. They all topple. Almost in their entirety here, split up. They've taken a main control. Paranoia, re-clearance, fight. Something was out of position for it, but he still loses that one. And for main, it's struck. PRX, they pick their timings, they pick it well.
They collapse the trap back on top of EDG. And this is almost certainly going to another round of OT unless Kankan can pull out the impossible.
Last cannon. No armor, just the operator. One smoke. Too many angles to watch, and look at that.
Does this Prowler catch? It does not, and something's got a chance.
Back on the line. Here we go! Adjustment with the micro aim. Jingg's there. Immediately to push them back away from Art. This is EDG into the side flash. Out wide, Kang surviving a little bit. Here the util being used. They know they've lost control of mid at the same time. It's forced rotations away, but it's just slowed down a tad, and now you're going to see it sped up once more. Smoke drop down to try and get them in. Smoggy into the back of Horse. Him and CHICHOO have finally done it. Time has been purchased and bought. And Forsaken to 1v3. Does have the spike and lots of time, yet chooses to take the fight. Contacting up and re-clearing. They hit the head straight through the wall. Jinggg is weakened. Molly at his feet. Another flash as well as the second one used here, and he is in a bit of danger. There's a pull. Used to support him. At the feet, nobody can really scale particularly fast. Kang now still with a dash, hits the lamppost. Whoa. There, clearing the way over the top. Not missing well. Shots, the bullet's not hitting. PRX in a commanding control of every single side. Smoggy.
Haodong's holding another paranoia. He uses it early.
He doesn't cross. They know his position's there. He has to TP to get out of here. They're going to use util to clear him. Inside lane. Come dropped in the dash. It does not work out. Smoggy. He shuts that down. One avenue not watched for, but still the wall allows them to cross. Stun is there. Out in the open. PRX. It's all Forsaken. He's earned himself the lockdown. This is disastrous.
The anchoring
brilliant, man.
The anchoring players were struggling so much to be able to capitalize on what had happened in B-Link. They just got stuck inside the site. Forsaken's about to drop 30 and close this out for PRX. Jinggg wants to fight.
Flash connects. CHICHOO's blinded. Still hits it, still brings him down. 2 versus 2. Position's got to be known. Sees no connection. Spam through, but the crossfire's too damn good. And it's PRX completing the run back. They're making playoffs in a